You're being invited to participate in a Collect the Tarot reading, so if you feel aligned to do so, follow along. To begin, let's close our eyes and do a breathing exercise to center our minds. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now we're going to all ask our question, and you can feel free to put it in the comments if you'd like. We are going to ask how or what questions. How can I make more money? How can I attract a lover? How can I give myself more self-love? What do I need to pay attention to? What should I pay attention to? What can I do? That kind of a thing. Those are self-help questions. Not even self-help questions. They're just questions that you can use to work with the universe. Not getting predictive questions like, when will I get a lover? When will I make more money? When will this happen? Because it may or may not happen. And then whose fault is it? Is it yours or is it the universe's? And then when it doesn't, are you mad? All that kind of stuff. So I do how or what questions because we're here on this earth to have a human experience. And I believe that tools like tarot can enhance that human experience. Instead of just waiting around for something to happen and then, unexpectedly when it doesn't, we can use the tarot to kind of get more into our minds. So with that being said, let's go on. You are being asked right now, or being told, to really slow down. Like, really slow down. Really slow down. So, to begin with, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Knights are the doers of the deck. This knight in particular deals with pentacles, and pentacles is associated with the element of earth. It's the slowest pentacle, the slowest element. Very grounded, that kind of a thing. But with this knight, he tends to make plans. He's a planner, and sometimes he has a very hard time executing those plans. He makes a plan A, a plan B, a plan C, a plan D, a plan E, and so on. And then as a project progresses, should he run into a problem, he goes into, if he runs into a problem with plan A, he can easily shift to plan B, no questions asked. If he runs into problems with plan B, he already has a plan C, and plan C can already be shifted. So he's already planned all of this, but sometimes it's a very long, hard time to get the project or get the thing going. So I feel like there's a lot of slowness going on with here, a lot of patience, a lot of planning, that kind of a thing. So then we're going to move to the card at the bottom of the deck, and we have the Four of Swords. Yeah, the Four of Swords. Now with the Four of Swords, a lot of people associate this with boredom. Yes. Nope, that's the Four of Cups. I'm sorry. Four of Swords. Sorry, I got the cards mixed up. The Four of Swords is more of like rest, a mental rest, if you will. Like I said, with pentacles, it's the element of earth. With swords, it's the element of air. Air is our thoughts and our communication. This is a mental rest. This is also, if you look, sometimes the card shows a person lying on like a grave kind of a thing, and they look kind of dead. What I kind of like, what's interesting about these cards is that this person might be lying down. These three swords are probably what they're thinking about or what they're resting about, but they have this one sword next to them in case they get attacked in the middle of the night. I think what I read earlier about what traditionally is put onto the Four of Swords is You know how when people are buried with their physical items, so that when they're in the afterlife, they can do whatever they need to with that physical item. That's kind of what this is about. The sword at the bottom here is given to the body, given to the spirit as a representation of, should they be attacked somewhere in their next life, they have a weapon that they can protect themselves with. So that's kind of what this Four of Swords is. So this person might be taking a really good relaxing moment with their dog, and it's obviously very peaceful. We've got a lot of clouds, and it's looks comfortable to me. But they have this sword here that they can use to protect themselves should something come out and attack them. So with it being a mental rest, with the Knight of Pentacles also being here, it just kind of feels like you need to just take a day. Maybe take a chill day, go on a daycation, go on a break, take a break from people. If you need to spend time at home just doing nothing, that seems like what seems to be happening here. You don't need to go out and play all the time. You don't need to always be productive. Go to bed. Go sleep. Go get some rest. Go rejuvenate. Do something creative just to kind of allow yourself just to feel like you again, so that you are prepared to go out and do whatever it is that you need to do, with this other sword here, so that you are more energized in order to do whatever it is that you need to do in your daily life. So I'm just going to really recommend you just take things slow, calm down, drink some water, and go about your day that way, and don't rush so much. It's a saying that has come to my mind a lot recently is, whatever is meant to get done throughout the day is whatever is meant to get done throughout the day. So if you have this long list of things to do and some things you aren't able to get to them, they just weren't meant to be completed for that day. You can always move them to the next day. Even if you have deadlines. My alarm just went off, so I have no idea if the video stopped my audio. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Please drop your question in the comments. If you have any questions or concerns, I am totally willing to happily help you decode the tarot's message for you. With that, let's close out with another breathing exercise, and I will see you in the next one. So breathe in. Thank you very much for your time.